Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And I hope you're taking care of yourself in this coronavirus, thing that's going on, in every part of the world now. It's a bit sad, but it is what it is. So you're just gonna take care of yourself and make sure that you follow the health guidance that the government is saying in everywhere, so that way you all keep safe. So today I want to make this short video, about this Qiewa Q1 Hummer. And I had this thing for couple of about more than a year now. And this Instagram, made a few videos. If you're new to my channel, I got a lot of videos about scooters, the Qiewa Q1 Hummer, the Ultra G, and all scooters and the problems and all this. You know what I'm saying? So, the video I want to make today is just about once we all gonna be at home, just waiting for when this coronavirus, it is gonna finish for us to get back to our lives. Uh, I'm trying to modify this scooter, you know what I'm saying? This Qiewa Q1 Hummer, came in, as a single drive, real drive system from suppliers or the manufacturers. And I'm trying to modify this to a dual drive. So what I'm trying to, achieve is to make sure that, being at home, not doing anything because my office is shut and all these things, and you're also at home not doing anything, you can use this video to, just entertain yourself and in a way actually even help yourself to get faster scooter, you know what I'm saying? So this thing here right here, got like 800 watt. I set up with a 48 volts, battery, 26 amperes, current. So I'm gonna try to see, since when I got this scooter, I had a problem with some of the controllers that I've made a video about in the past. But the motor is still good, and I still got like another set of tires here, you can see. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to try and pull this tire right here. So the real time to set up another one here. And when I set up this, it means there's a whole lot of things that you're going to be doing if you're going to be doing the same thing. Because this thing have a one drive system, one controller. That's a controller right here. So I'm going to take this one controller out from me and let you all see what I'm talking about here. So that's a controller. So each motor has a controller. The controller is the one to supply, all the signals and all these things from the battery to the scooter and all this. So what I did was I ordered a new controller, since I've been, trying to get this project done and see if that's possible or not. So I ordered a new controller. I order, a new throttle, the throttle body, where you press, to ride the scooter. I order new of this one. I ordered if any of y'all have the Qiewa Q Power or the Ultra G setup, the one that you have the dual drive, mode here where you can press the Eco dual drive. I know y'all, some of y'all might, have, seen that before. If you haven't seen it before, I've ordered one of those. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to see which one works better, you know what I'm saying? Because this is not something that Qiewa did. This is something I'm trying to do, just to modify it, to put it into a dual drive, and that way this scooter is going to be very quick. Because already the way this scooter is set up, you can get up to 30-35 miles. If you're going like a downhill, like the road is a bit straight, no hill climb, you could be doing around 30-35 miles. I've done so many trips on this scooter, and I know that you can easily do that. But the problem is the torque on this scooter is not that great, you know what I'm saying? It means that when you put your hand on the throttle, it doesn't move quick and faster like the way the Ultra G and all that fast scooter does. But if we made this scooter into dual drive, it means that the power that this thing takes to push you out from the standstill start, you're gonna be having twice of those powers. That means that your scooter might be, very torquey. The moment you put your hand down, it will go. But the problem is, how do we get the second motor working in the front where this thing will be set up just to use one drive system? So what I came out with is that I've been thinking, I said, okay, since I know that each motor has a controller, if I order a new controller, which is this is gonna come like this, all these wires, and on these wires, literally what you need from this wire now is you're only gonna be needing the motor wires, which is this one right here. I made some videos, trying to change the controller. So if you go to my channel, scroll to some of the videos, you might actually know how to connect these wires. So you need these three wires, which are the motor wires, the live, neutral, and then F, whatever it is, that's the one that you need for your motor. Then you need this one, the one with the yellow, clip, cover the end. That's the power, but that's the battery. This one is the one that goes to the battery. But we got a problem. The problem we got is the battery is set up just to have a one connector like this. You got only one connector on the battery that you're going to be clipping this in. So the controller in this scooter right now has this connected to the battery clip. So what I came out with, there's no way you're going to be altering the battery, because once that battery get damaged, that's the end of the scooter. So I will not advise anyone doing that. What we're going to be doing is, I decided that this clip here on new controller, I'm going to take this clip off, because this clip already on the battery side has been connected to the controller that control the real wheel, which is already set up in the system. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this one off, expose the wires, just cut a coating of the wires, expose the wires. And please, when you're doing that, just be careful. Make sure the scooter is totally off. You're still going to be getting power from the battery, because there's no way the battery is going to be off. Sometimes it might be even good to make sure like just keep running the scooter, even like just run the scooter to drain the battery totally off. Let the battery, die. There's no power in the battery. That's another safe way. If you can't do that, on a cable that you're going to be seeing from the battery, and inside there, you're going to be seeing another controller that's been set up with this already. You see on that controller has been connected with this kind of clip into the battery. Now, when you expose this wire, you're going to be taking this wire, the same color code, the red and the black one. Don't put it on the controller one. Now, you want to be putting this one on the battery line. So you're going to be exposing the battery also. So you take your knife or whatever is it that you're going to be using, just make sure you cut a bit off, the coating of the battery wire, the one that comes from the battery. And then the one that you expose already, you're going to be attaching it. There's a two-way you can do it. You can get to the electrical shop. If you can get one of these clips, this right here, if you can get one of these clips, just buy this one and put it at the end of the wire that you have here. So that way you might just use a screwdriver or something to open this, and then put it this way. This is the battery line that you are supposed to. You're going to be putting it this way on that, and then clip it. And then you do the same with the other one with the same color code and clip it. So that way that they're going to be in touch. Then after that, you want to take your insulation tape, the black tape, and make sure you tighten it so no wire is exposed. Otherwise, if you ride the scooter, maybe jump off something or something happen, and these wires just touch each other, you're going to be blowing your motor, the controller, the battery might even catch fire. So you're just going to be very careful. This is something I'm going to be making a long video of when I'm doing it, step by step. But just to let you all know the program that I've set up during this that I'm going to be at home, is that's what we're going to be doing. Now we got a problem. The problem we got is, I've been thinking about is, if you look at the bar right here, you can see that the clearance, the space between this bar and this bar where the tire with the motor and the brake disc go in, is a little bit wider than the one we have here. That's the problem. But then what I think of is, if it come to a point, because I haven't tried this first to see if this is going to fit here. If this is too tight to get in, that means you can put this real tire in the front. But that's what I'm trying to achieve. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to be taking this brake caliper off. I'm going to be taking, so what you do is just loosen this right here and this down there, and this will just come off. Put it on the side. We don't need that yet. All we want to do now is to make sure that we get our tire in as the first priority. So when you do that, you put the tire in, because you can see the brake is going in, so you must stop the motor, because this tire with the motor is a bit, wider than this one. This one is just with the rim. So if we take this, then we go see if this go fit. If that doesn't fit, then we got a problem. But the problem we still got a solution for that. It's just about, if you still, want to be somebody who is determined to make things. Like I like making things, I like to create things myself, like, change things or other thing. If you're that kind of person, then you might just say, okay, listen, I don't care, this is not going, but I'm going to find my way to do it. So the way I'm going to be doing this is, if that tire doesn't fit in here, then what I'm going to do is, I'm losing this. You know, your fork in the suspension, I'm losing that. And once I lose that, I lose it, then I might be able to take the whole fork out. The whole fork, this thing, you can lift it. Then under there is a bolt that connects, you know, when you turn that, you see the way it turns from here. There is a bolt that connects this part and this part together. So you want to loosen that bolt, which is actually down there. You can see it's something like alarm key or something. You want to loosen that. When you loosen that, you'll be able to take this off, and then you have this. So when you have this, now what you want to do, you can take this side to the metal shop and then tell the metal guys they're going to find the same steel that they use for this. And what they will do, they'll cut the same shape, but instead of making it shorter, they're going to make it be wider. So this is the way it is now. If we go to the metal shop, and you know that you need more clearance, so you're going to be checking how much clearance you need. So the best way, you might even measure the back one with a tape or whatever it is to see what's the distance between the end of that and the end of this. And you come with the same distance here. And then the metal guy is going to extend this. So they're going to cut the plate similar like this. Before they drill the hole into that new plate, they're going to make sure that they extend it. So we might be getting this here coming a bit out, and this here coming a bit out. So we have a longer plate now. Then they're going to be drilling the hole, and from that hole now, you just come back, you attach that to this, screw them together, and pull this one in again, put alarm key, tighten it up, and then it will come to, like, you know, the T shape again. Then with the T shape, then you can just slide in again your suspension with a fork in. You do the same here. Then we're going to be having this one be wider. That's a project. If that's going to be too much, or if you think that, you know, you don't have the ideas, or you're not sure that you can do it, don't losing anything, because I don't want you following my video to spoil your scooter. Then don't do it. Or when I'm doing it, I'm not doing it today, but I'm going to be doing, when I'm doing it, I'm going to make a video of you. There might be even something in metal show, I'll make a small video. So y'all just make sure you keep, you know, constant on my channel so you don't miss out. And also I'm going to say that thank you all for subscribing to my channel, but, you know, share my videos, you know, let people know about this video, because now with the coronavirus, a lot of people might even, you know, start using scooters more than the cars, because even when you drive in the car, sometime, you know, you stop somewhere, another person stop close by, somebody cough, things still gonna be happening. The easiest way, you use your scooter. If I'm using the scooter, I don't even need to be on a highway. You can be in between buildings, in between alleyways, you know, get around and go do your thing. You don't have to use public things. So there's gonna be a lot of people using scooter these days, and scooters might be broken down as well. Just like the way this one along their life just break down, I can making videos of repairs and what to do, you know, all that. So subscribe to my channel and let people, you know, share my videos to other people to know that this channel is a great channel to help people, to teach people about scooter, and then create more idea about what to do with your scooter to get more power and all this. Now let's get back to the real deal. So if you manage to get this tire in and on the controller, like I said before, we only need these 3 wires, which we're going to be connecting with it. So this is the motor wire right here. So in the old one, yeah, so in the old one right here, I'm going to show you all this. So in the old one, this is the motor wire. So this wire here, and you got this on the controller as well. So this side of the controller, you see this? So you need the light, the power, the motor, and the controller. So the controlling cables are here. So this one, you can see, you can even count this about what? It's about 5 cables. You go here, if you're not sure, just count this 5 cables. So these clips go into that clips on the motor. Then this 3 one, which is the live, neutral, F, go into these 3 as well. The colors are the green to green, yellow to yellow, and blue to blue. When you're finished doing that, then you don't have to worry about all the rest, because all the rest is just the alarm system, the brake light, and all that. You don't need to worry about that, because even without connecting this, you already have a controller that's set up with your rear wheel that control the brake light, control your horn, control your light and all that. So you don't need it. So all you're going to have to do then is you're going to have to just bind this together and use the insulation tape to tape it together so they're not exposed or they don't have any kind of contact, because It's always magnetic field around, electric stuff. So if you keep this, for instance, like, and after some time you ride in, some kind of like field created around them, start, combining, current from this one to that, and you might be damaging your controller or blowing up things. So you keep them together using insulation tape and tape it around so they're not exposed. So literally all you're gonna have to be left with to use in this controller. So you want to be taping all this, and you only got your battery line to the controller, your motor line to the controller, and the controlling unit line to the controller. So once you got all this connected with the wheel, which when we pull this wheel right in the front, we're gonna be they pass all the cables through here. If we can fit a cable in here, because for any reason it's tight, we might just, waggle it around, this. We might find a way to do it. It's always where you can even get a clip from the hardware shop, a clip that holds it. So you put a clip here and just hold it. It look nice. Another clip. Then you pass your cables around here into the clip. Another clip. Then you run it to whatever you want to put your other throttle. So another thing I'm going to be using is the throttle. Well, I'm having two ideas. Now on this one, we got a throttle here. That right, the scooter. Right now, if you buy this side of the scooter, you press this throttle, it's going to be controlling the rear wheel. Now the problem is, if we don't want to have any complications, we just want to make it simple. So that way we don't worry too much. I'm going to be getting rid of this, or maybe we move this, somewhere. You can move this and put it anywhere you want. There's so many places you can pull this, but what you're going to have to be careful is, when you pull your things, make sure you still have enough place for your folding mechanism to go in and out. Because if it's too tight and the folding mechanism can't go back, then you can fold the scooter, which we don't want. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to take this off and hold and hang it, just hang it there for the time being. Don't cut it or do anything, just hang it there and then put the essential. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I put a new controller, which is this one right here. So my idea is I'm gonna set up another controller here for the front drive. So for instance, if I'm riding, I'm going somewhere, and I'm just press the right controller and I'm controlling the rear wheel. If I need more power, I just put this one on. Once you put, so it's like the setup is this. It's crazy, the idea is crazy. Like when you look at the way I'm saying, it's crazy. So you have a dual drive system. You got the rear one working already that comes with the scooter. You modify it, you put a front one, then you put your setup and you put your new throttle on this side as well. So if this throttle is off, you can still ride your scooter. So you can put either one of the throttle off, on, or both of them on. What will happen is, as the Qiewa, if you put a throttle on and you don't use it for a few seconds or minute or so, it just go off by itself. So what you're gonna have to do is this straightforward. If you're riding this scooter, you go somewhere, you don't need to, rush yourself. You go with the original throttle. You put it on, you keep riding scooter. If you go in this, I need more power, you just hold down and put this throttle on. And the moment you hit this throttle as well, this motor start working. So you're going to be riding like, one arm on this throttle, you're going, you press this one, then you got two motors working. That's the simplest, setup I think, I'm going to do. And then I'm thinking also that if it's going to be a problem that the cables here going to the controller is going to be, because the controller is going to come, not a controller, the throttle body is going to come with the cable. If I think like, I don't have space to, put those cables, and I think like, that might just make this complex for me, then that's what I order the Qiewa Q Power or the Ultra G or the dual drive scooters that have the push button for dual drive or single drive and all that. So what I'm going to do is, instead of putting the throttle, another throttle, I'm going to put the dual drive controller, dual drive, setup button here and connect that to the power line of this controller. So the same way, like if you don't know how to do it, you can even look the way the Qiewa Q1 the Q Power is set up, or the Ultra G set up, where I just follow it up and then connect those wires. So what will happen is, each time you ride it, just like the way the Ultra G was, each time you ride in a single drive, it's only the back motor that got the power, because the power is being shortcut with our button. The button hasn't touched, so there's no current flowing through that line. That line is totally off. So if you need to use the front one, you just press that button, then automatically that power line is gonna be connected to this one in your front wheel. That's another way as well. But that one also, if you're gonna be doing that, you're gonna be very careful with the way you do. You might have to look for the line that supply the power. So the line that comes from the controller, which is gonna be this one, that supply the signal that to the motor to turn or to stop or to whatever. You want to find this line, and when you find this line, you're going to be finding where the power line on this one came from. The power line is going to be the red and black, and you got the blue. There's another thing. The yellow might come in, but the most important thing you need, like in most of them, is just the red and black. You need the red and black. So that red and black, you'll go me connecting that red and black. Not on the controller. I'm only showing the controller is gonna be in the scooter. Your color, you won't be seeing this. So you need to trace that line to where the throttle body. The throttle body got a cable, which is this small one. This cable right here is connected to the throttle body. So what you want to have to do is you're going to be cutting this, not cut the cable, but you're going to be taking a coat off the throttle body and look for the red and the black one. And on the push button for the dual drive system, you want to connect the red and the black one to this one as well. And you leave it like that. So each time you press that button, what it does is it connects the power from the power that is already coming to the throttle body into the line that you supply from this motor now to that one. Then the two motors start working. Now, some of you might be saying, okay, when you do it, what about the battery life? Now, honestly, I'm gonna say this, like with this setup, you're gonna be getting a faster scooter. This scooter already can do average speed of 30 miles, 32 miles per hour. That's the average. No matter where you go, you're gonna be getting that. If you do that setup, people might be thinking that means you're going to be getting twice the speed because you got two motors, but it doesn't work like that. You're going to be getting more torque. The scooter is going to lift fast and run faster, but you're not going to be getting, for instance, like the real one gives 32, so you're expecting to get 64 miles per hour. You're not going to be getting that. You might be getting something like 50, 55 miles, something like that, which is great for a Qiewa Q1 Hummer. It's a small scooter that is made originally to give you only 30 miles. Some people even say like, on the long range, on the long, run, you might even get 25, but now you're getting 50. Some of the fastest scooters in the market today, like, the other, dual drive scooters, some of them, they even Qiewa Q Power does the 55 miles per hour, and it's very expensive. So if you can make your Qiewa Q1 Hummer the same way by spending just a little bit money, that means that you're actually getting. So I'm gonna just make this video short. I'm not gonna talk too much, but that's a project. So I've got the controller here. I'm still expecting all the deliveries. I need my throttle body hasn't arrived yet. I need the dual push button that I ordered, so hasn't arrived yet. So once those two things arrive, then I'm gonna just go straight with the project. Obviously, I'm gonna be at home for a few couple of weeks. I don't even know when we're going back to work. So it's a great thing to do. So thanks you all for subscribing to my channel. Keep constant watching my videos and learn more about my videos, and encourage people. Share my videos so people can watch the video. We want more subscribers. We want more people to know what's happening with this scooter, because the world is changing. We're in the scooter world now. So it's not just about you watching it to yourself, watching and sharing with other people. So somebody might be having problem that you don't have. Somebody might be having problem that they cannot fix, but maybe you can fix it. But when you share these videos, it means that you're helping people as much as I'm making a video to help you all repair your scooters or learn things about scooters as well. So I'm going to leave you all now to, get back to your normal routine of the coronavirus lockdown. And y'all take care of yourself and follow all the health guardians, so y'all can, stay safe till, the life comes back to normal, and we can all, go about doing stuff. And, yeah, keep your head up for the next video. And I'm going to make the next video shortly. As soon as those two parts are right, I'm going to go straight to the project. And hopefully, we might get this Qiewa Q1 Hummer 800 watt. We turn into 1,600 watt scooter, which is going to be very faster than the way it is now. Thanks you all for watching my channel.